what's up guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again today. I hope everyone is doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. Now guys, before I get started here, I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Okay, so that being said guys, as we see here, the prices are not really doing a whole lot. We're in the green, but you know what? Nothing to even be concerned about. The best is yet to come. Alright, so let's go ahead and move along here. Just wanted to bring some quick things to you and then something that's that I find very interesting. I hope you guys do find it interesting. Now, this article right here, I kind of wanted to talk about what are you going to do once we see these gains that we're looking for, whatever level they might be at. How are you going to take advantage of the money you make off your crypto? Well, there are a couple different ways here. One, obviously you can always sell, but there's a tax burden that comes with that. Now you don't, and also once you sell, it's gone, right? What you bought your crypto at, you have just released that and taken a profit off of it. Now, is that a bad thing? No, not necessarily. If you don't mind paying the tax and going through that whole thing, that's absolutely fine. I'm sure a lot of us will do that. It's a lot simpler in many ways. The other option obviously is to take a crypto-backed loan. Now I've talked about this before, and I just wanted to go over the benefits again. Guys, this is Sunday. A little bit different information, not necessarily about XRP, but again, just some interesting information I wanted to bring to you. Now I just want to go over these different points here that are related to the taking of a loan on your crypto. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through it. As you can see, it says benefits of crypto-backed loans. Crypto-backed loans come with a number of benefits over traditional loans, which explains why the crypto lending space has been getting more attention in the past 12 months. And guys, it is a growing segment of the crypto space, so definitely something to pay attention to, as they've said. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these positive points, okay, or beneficial points. Loans can be taken out almost instantly. Yes, that speaks for itself. You don't have to go through a whole bunch of paperwork and all that stuff. And secondly, borrowers are not required to undergo credit checks, which is a great thing considering we've gone through such a terrible bear market, and I'm sure a lot of us are dealing with credit issues due to that. A lot of people were taking out loans, and I'm sure it can turn out to be something pretty tough if you've taken out loans and you get and then not seeing a return or anything significant on your investment. Okay, so next, little to no personal documentation is required. Yes, outside of the KYC information, nothing much. You don't have to provide several forms of ID and all that stuff. Typically what a bank would require if you're taking out a loan. Okay, crypto-backed loans come with lower interest rates than bank loans. Yes, and I do believe with Nexo at least you can do. I think it's at 8%. It starts out and it goes. It can go up to 16%, whereas traditional loans, I think they can start around 10%. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's like, towards the lower side and really go up from there. So definitely a benefit there. Blockchain technology provides more transparency and security. Yes, obviously, it's pretty cut and dry. You don't have to worry about a bunch of fine print or anything like that. It is, hey, here it is. And here's your money. All right, so next, the value of your collateral could increase and generate a return on investment. And yes, absolutely. If you get in right now and you say you take out a loan at $10,000, we'll say Bitcoin at $10,000, and it goes to $30,000. Well, now you can pay off your loan and still have a bit of money left over that you can use depending on how much you've taken out. So definitely a good thing. And also, you haven't sold your crypto, so you still actually have it on hand. That is definitely, I see, I see that as a benefit. Okay, and moving on. Last but not least, access to cash without creating a taxable event. That is absolutely awesome, guys. I am not a fan of paying out money that really belongs to me. Now, I don't mind paying taxes. I got to be honest with you. I have no problem with that. But in many cases, I think it is, I don't know. I just have a little bit of a problem with certain aspects of it. But either way, I think taking out a loan is definitely not a terrible thing. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I have not decided on how I am going to handle it, if I'm going to do it or not. But like I said, I'm not against it. So we'll see what happens. See how high things get. We could be looking, hey, who knows, for in another year things to increase, or in another few months. But like I said, we shall see. Okay, now guys, I do want to speak about someone or an account that I was directed to, and a very interesting account indeed. Tony Valentino. If you haven't done so already, guys, you might want to go over here, check him out, and give him a follow. Very, very interesting stuff that he is tweeting out here. I mean, it's like I said, very interesting. I still haven't gone through all of his tweets, and I definitely plan on just really taking a deep look at what he's saying, and maybe even do some fact checking on him. But from what I'm able to see at this point, guys, he has some very interesting stuff that he's talking about here. And me personally, I just see it as a different way of looking at things, and that interests me just by itself. I think just that individuality and coming with a different take on things. Hey, I got no problem with that. And also just looking through this string of text right here, very interesting stuff. But guys, you're gonna have to go over there and check him out yourself. It's Tony Valentino, and that's at TonyVal 764-76318. I'm sure that probably means something. Okay, guys, one last thing I do want to talk about. This is outside of the crypto topic, but something that I am very much interested in, always have been. And if you are a sci-fi nerd and science nerd, I guess you can call it, you'll like this as well. I've always been, I love Star Wars, I love Star Trek. I mean, anything dealing with space and technology and all that. I've been in on that pretty much all my life, from as far back as I can remember. Okay, so one thing about this, though, this is not sci-fi. This is actual science that NASA's working on now. A lot of people don't like NASA, but and I'm not going to get into some of the more conspiratorial or just other information. All in all, they are currently working on FTL technology. That's and they've been working on this for a while. They've been talking about warp drive and all of this stuff. And if you're familiar with Star Trek, especially, they talk about warp bubbles and such things. It's very interesting. If you want to go here and check this out, it's on dailygalaxy.com. And like I said, very interesting information on what they're doing. They speak about the EM drive, I think it's the Kubrier drive. I mean, so many different things. Again, like I said, very interesting stuff here. And if you're this kind of person, you might very well like it. But hey, like I said, I am definitely a nerd when it comes to this, and just wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so as usual, I do want to thank you guys and let you know that I really appreciate all of your comments and your participation, and definitely all of you who are new to the channel and you have recently subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. I am very, very pleased to have you. And I hope you stick around, because I am going to bring you guys some very interesting and just kind of different information in the future. Not just sticking with the crypto and XRP thing. I think the world is much bigger than that. Okay, so guys, If you have not already done so, please hit that subscribe button and also smash that like button as well as that post notification button. These are very important things, guys. Make sure you do that. Until next time, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.